let me go. I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be the big man. Just wanna fight with everyone else. Hello, Drew James here. I hope you're really well. I'm looking forward to teaching you this fingerstyle song called Hero by Family of the Year. I've had it requested by 2 or 3 people, and I saw Boyhood, the film, probably about 6 months ago. Really enjoyed it. I just thought it was a great film. I don't know how long it took them to shoot it. I'm imagining at least 10 years. In any case, we're going to learn how to play it. You're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a capo, and you're going to need a desire to learn finger picking. So let's have a look and see how we play it. Okay, couple of things I need to teach you. I need to teach you the chords in the song, and I need to teach you the finger picking rule before we can move on. First of all, I'm going to tell you the chords, because if you do know the chords and you know the finger picking rule, then I'm going to include a link at the end of when I've told you the chords where you could skip to get started on learning the song. The chords you're going to need are C, A minor, E minor, full bar F, and G over B, which is this 2nd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the B. And the finger picking rule: thumb on the E string, thumb on the A string, thumb on the D string, index finger on the G, middle finger on the B, ring finger on the E, sorry. Okay, so thumb, 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 index, middle, ring. And there's that link there on screen currently, so you can skip to the lesson. I'm just going to teach you the chords now. So on the left hand, I want you to put your index finger on the B string on the 1st fret. So Eddie 8, dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. Here's the B, goodbye. 1st fret there. Middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D string, and ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string. Okay, for that chord, we'd strum the bottom 5. We're not going to be strumming this at all, but that's what you do. The next chord is an A minor. Really easy change from here. Just take the ring finger and tuck it underneath on the 2nd fret on the G string, and leave your index finger, everything else where it is. E minors after that, easy again, lift up the index. You've got this little lump of 2nd fret fingers. Just move those up to the 2nd fret on the A and the D string. Strum, all 6. Full bar F, take your index finger, press down on all 6 strings, thumb round the back of the guitar, diagonal pressure, push through the neck, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, ring and pinky on the 3rd fret on the A and the D string. Strum all 6. And finally, G over B is the only other chord you're going to need. Middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string, and I like to use my pinky on the 3rd fret on the B, but you might also want to use your ring finger depending on your hand shape. Okay, now let's start finger picking it. So this is the fun part of this. So this is kind of like a Travis picking pattern. Let me show you what we're doing. So there is a common pattern. Occasionally the pattern has a pinch in it, which I'll show you. So the beginning. Okay, take a C chord, thumb on the bass note, which is the A string, thumb on the D string, index, thumb back to the A string, middle, so it's then thumb on the D, then index. Now it's really worth just practicing that pattern, because you're going to need it a lot in the song. Thumb, thumb, index, thumb, middle, thumb, index. Okay? So we're going to do that twice. I'm going to keep doing it slowly, but the actual speed is... I'm going to keep doing it slowly because it is a guitar lesson after all. And then I'll just show you the very ending. So you do it for 3 bars. Listen. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and again. And then you go thumb, thumb, thumb. So thumb on the A, thumb on the D, thumb back to the A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the singing starts. Let me go. So that's your that's your let me go part, which is the same as what I've just taught you. Thumb, thumb on the index, thumb on the A, middle, thumb, index. And then, what makes this song different is after that, instead of doing the same pattern, there's a pinch, thumb on the A string and ring finger. Pick it pretty hard. The band it sounds quite loud in the recording. And after you've done your pinch, everything else is the same. Thumb on the D, index on the G, thumb return back to the A string, middle finger, thumb on the D, index. Okay? So this is when the singing starts. We repeat those 2 bars. So C as normal, with the pinch C. Change to an A minor. Do the same pattern. Thumb on the A string, thumb on the D, index, thumb on the A, middle finger, thumb on the D, index. Just do 1 bar of A minor. Then change to E minor. Your bass notes change for E minor. It's now thickest string. So we go thumb, then skip thumb down to the D string, then index. Thumb on the thickest string again. So it's thumb on the thickest, middle, thumb on the D, index. Then big pinch, top and bottom strings, and do the same thing with the rest of the bar. Okay, so let's do the E minor part again. Then you do another E minor, but no pinch. So there's 3 E minors there. So I'm going to do the whole thing where the singing starts up to there. Okay? So this is the C with the singing. C, mi, pinch. I don't pinch, be your A minor. Here, E minor. E minor pinch. I don't, E minor, be then we're on to a new chord, F. Make your full bar F. The bass note for the F, thumb on the thickest string. Then skip the thumb down to the D string, you've guessed it. Then index finger, yeah, so it's the same pattern. Return thumb to the thickest, middle, thumb, index. So it's pinch on the F, top and bottom strings. And that's all you do for the F, 2 bars. Then back to C, played as normal, no pinch. And then G over B, so middle finger and 2nd fret on the A, ring finger, pinky on the 3rd fret on the B. Do the same pattern. When I talk about pattern, I mean my fretting hand. Yeah, I was on my picking hand. And then another one. So that's 2 G over B's at the end. So that's your chord progression. When we talk about chord progressions, that means that the chances are is that's going to get repeated. And in this case, it gets repeated 3 times, that order of chords. So let's go through it again, sort of mid-tempo. Maybe play it with me. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and C. Pinch C. C. Pinch C. A minor. E minor. Pinch E minor, E minor, F, pinch F, 1 C, 2 G over B's, repeat C. Okay, so that then goes around in a circle 3 times with different verses. Your masquerade, I think, is the 2nd verse. Now, once you've done that 3 times, you're obviously going to be doing your G over B for the 3rd time. So at the end, there's a little join that joins, it's like a little instrumental break of just 2 bars that joins before the band go round again with all the verses that let me go when it's all louder, okay? So the join is this. From your G over B, you play it as normal. Again, Then bring the ring finger up to the 3rd fret on the thickest string. Leave your pinky, well I use my pinky anyway, on the 3rd fret on the B string. And this time, for the first time, the rhythm's going to change, and we're going to go thumb on the thickest string, middle finger, thumb on the D, index, thumb on the thickest string, middle, thumb on the D, index. So it's not 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then the second time you go thumb, ring finger on the thinnest string, open. Then thumb on the D, index, thumb on the thickest string, middle, thumb on the D, index. So that little join goes. Then back to. So we've already done this, I'm just going to speed through it. F, pinch F, L, C, G over B, G over B. Then it goes round and round again. Okay. Now there's a point where the drums come in, and what I like to do when I've been doing it along with the record, and also if I was singing it just by myself, I would start strumming, and my strumming pattern would be. So I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up for each bar, okay? So that would be 4 C's, A minor 1, 3 minors, 2 F's, C, one of those, G over B, and then round in a circle. Okay, so I think that adds a bit of spice to it, even though the guitar isn't doing that. And then it all breaks down back to that pattern. G. So the very ending, it goes to the linking chord that we had before, which was 3rd fret on the thickest string and pinky, and this pattern. And I like to finish on a strummed C. Thanks so much for watching this lesson. If you've enjoyed this and you enjoy fingerstyle playing, then head on over to my website. There is over 200 free guitar lessons. It's learnguitarinlondon.com. I've included a link in the video above that you can click on. There's also a link in the video description which will take you through to give you access for free to my student area, where there is tab for many of my lessons, and there is also 30 tips for beginner guitarists. So if you sign up there, you'll be getting weekly emails sent to you to make you a better guitarist. Basically, that's my job, and that's what I enjoy doing. So keep on playing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for 2 new videos every week. Have a great day.